It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and Segue. We're sitting here in Mushroom Manor today, getting our cuddles on because it's starting to be rainy. It's barely sprinkling, but rain is in the forecast. And we want to stay dry, snuggle. I brought Segue, a little Wonder Woman voodoo my daughter got for me. Daughter Sedera got it for me in New Orleans. So cute. And I thought Segue might want to play with it. Segue's not interested. We have the Good Tarot. And I'm just shuffling to see if we can get a message today. From the Good Tarot. Oh wait, I don't want to block your view of the cute kitty. So I don't have a particular message in mind. I'd like to see where higher wonder, higher you, higher we would like to lead us today in this message. Cards. What are we going to talk about today, higher self? What message do we have today for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? These cards are so slippery. Right, Segue. Did you want to give them any energy? No? Okay, I want to shuffle right here, but I don't want to get in your way. Higher self. Let's see. Higher wonder, higher Segue, higher you. What do we need to know right now for our highest good? Or what are we going to talk about today? To start off these messages. Okay, this one flipped. Okay, alright, let's look at it. The Fool. The Zero card. This is a new beginning. A brand new beginning. You're blowing your horn and it's blowing light. There's light blossoms all around you. It's a whole new start. The Fool. Let's see what the book says about the Fool. So you'll know I'm not just making it up about this new start. It's in the cards. This Fool talks about enthusiasm. It says, I know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I'm learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay, thank you. Anything else that this deck would like to tell us right now? What about this Fool? What about this new beginning? What can you tell us about this new beginning? What do you need to know or acknowledge about this new beginning for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? What do we need to know about this Fool? It's not that we're foolish, but we're not worried, we don't have any fear about it. Just moving forward with ease, stepping right off that cliff into the unknown. Oh my goodness, what's it gonna be like? I don't know. Let's see if we get a clue. Okay, so this full, this new start has to do with our justice. And number 11, justice is here. She's holding a sword and some other tool with sharp blades, and it just makes me feel like you're ready to shine your passionate truth. There's a full moon there. Ready to shine your passionate truth and cut away anything and everything that is not serving you, to stand in your authenticity. And maybe your life wasn't always so just, but it is now. Justice is here for you now. Keep speaking your truth with passion. And it brings us to the Queen of Water. She's an emotionally fulfilled queen. She's been through the depths, felt it all. She's powerful in her truth, in her emotions, and her intuition. She trusts her intuition. She feels all the things that she needs to feel. And it is beautiful. Queen of Water. Powerful to get a queen and a fool. And justice. Wow. Very powerful messages. So maybe you want me to read what they say. So we read the Fool. Now let's read number 11. Justice has to do with karma. So the law of cause and effect is in play now, as I see elements in my life balance out. What goes around comes around. I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the conditions of my world. Okay, wow. And then we have our Queen of Water. Let's see. Over here. This practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful. A gardener who tends to what has been planted. No, that's the Queen of Earth. I'm sorry. I'm like, that sounds pretty earthy. But maybe we need to read that one too. She's an abundant queen. Queen of Water. Oh, so the queens are in the beginning. Compassion, emotional security, generosity, self-love, self-care, a healer. All right, so yeah, you've done your self-care, you're a healer. And so justice is yours. Taking new steps forward into the unknown. Just trust in spirit. And Queen of Water says, I am comfortable in my own skin. I love, cherish, and nurture myself. I am the best friend to myself. My relationships with others reflect my security in knowing I am always worthy of love and respect. I heal myself so I can be the change I want to see in the world, and so my compassion can inspire others. That resonates. All right, thank you. A Good Tarot by Colette Baron Lee. That's beautiful. Now I feel like we need some wisdom from the oracle. Let's see. Wisdom from the oracle we can get today. That's also by Colette Baron Reid. Several decks, and they're all quite different from each other. My mom got Segue their own deck. So Segue will be able to do their Segue Says minutes. Seems like people on the shorts that subscribe want to see Segue. Segue's gonna give me a message too. Alright, higher wonder, what wisdom do you have to share with us about this beautiful new beginning, this emotional, fulfilling beginning, following our intuition, this divine justice, speaking our truth and standing in our authenticity passionately, knowing that we are divinely protected, that we are the divine, connected to the moon, connected to the sun, the stars, higher dimensional beings of love and light. What wisdom do you have for us at this time about this new beginning? Okay, we got 2. We got community, number 8. And a change in the wind, number 12. So there might be a change in direction from something that you were expecting. So you don't want to be attached to any sort of expectations of an outcome, because there's infinite possibilities, and sometimes the universe has something in store for us that's even better than we can imagine. So we don't want to limit it with our little minds. But anyway, be open to the possibilities that anything is possible. And maybe there's a change in the wind. There's a change happening for you or in the collective. We're all seeing some big changes right now. And we're going to go with the wind. We're flowing. We're not resisting the change. We're going to flow with it. And I think that this change is going to bring people into more community. There's a face in this shelter. And also, for some reason, the parental figure, the giraffe, the neck is just reminding me of a bridge. It's like helping connect the younger, the inner child, connect with your inner child, with the part of you that has that higher perspective, and be at home with it. It's comforting, it's nurturing, and be at home with being that nurturing energy for your community. It's a community. Everyone needs to come together now and nurture each other's inner children. So the wisdom of the oracle wants us to come together in community. There's a change in the wind now. All right, thank you. And what next do we need to know for our husband? There's a change in the wind, you're gonna go with it. I'm gonna pick from the Wildwood Tarot. What else? What else do you want to tell us, higher selves, about this new start, about this change in the wind, about how we are going to be working with the community in a new way, higher good. This new start, it will be emotionally fulfilling. We step forward and trusting that when we stand in our truth and our authenticity, that all is well. What else do you want to tell us about this? Anything else? Community, been coming out a lot. That little bumblebee kept trying to come into our reading the other day. Let's see, community, stepping on a new path. There's a change in the wind. You're stepping into the unknown, trusting. Balance. This reminds me of the medical symbol. The two snakes. This is dragons, and they're red and black. They're grounding. They're connected to earth. They're hugging trees. Get out there and hug some trees to feel balanced and grounded at this time. That's what I see when I look at the card. Everything's alive out there in nature. Connect to it. Gotta ground in this change. Might even be a change in the medical system. The way the whole medical system works in healing. Maybe collaborations in the community coming together in new ways for people to heal. Which brings us to the Three of Vessels, the celebration. These herons, egrets. This is joy, happiness. This new path you're stepping onto with trust is emotional, fulfilling, it's happy, and you're with your community, celebrating. Celebrating with your community. The Knight of Vessels. The eel. So maybe there's some new message coming in about your truth or about a truth. And maybe it's been like a shapeshifter and kind of slinked in the darkness in the past, but now we're able to see clearly, going with the flow, seeing the truth with this message. And that brings us to the moon on the water again, in reverse again. So something that was previously hidden in the muck, slurking around, has been brought to your attention. So it's been illuminated and you're no longer in this muck. It's in reverse. But the heron's there. The heron is there, so it's showing me that you're going to be celebrating this. Whatever was hidden from you before, it's all revealed now on your new step forward. So that's pretty awesome. Yes, that is pretty awesome, I would say so. So let's see if we can get a message from Tarot of the Great Outdoors before closing this out, because we'll stick with the outdoor theme. Getting a little too many cards on the table. Anything else you want to tell us about this new beginning, trusting the unknown, this justice that's coming to us? We're speaking our truth, standing in our truth, and passionately, authentically standing in that truth. We're able to move forward with trust in the universe, emotionally fulfilled, helping the community, stretching our necks out for each other, nurturing each other, helping that higher perspective be seen as there's a change in the wind. Everything is not what it once seemed. What else? Okay. I like it when they fly out like that. The tower. Yeah. There's lightning here. The tower is a massive change. Do you see that sunlight here? It's a massive change for the better. The tower, it's shifting, it's shaking, it's rocking, it's moving. Your old life that you once knew is crumbling, coming down. It's not showing that, but that lightning. There's some big earth-shattering, big changes afoot. And, you know, you don't need to be worried or fearful of this at all, because it's bringing the Seven of Vessels, which is a joyful, playful card. It's got this orange, passionate play energy, and it's the truth in the blue. We're able to just be in our truth and go out and play, go with the flow. As the clouds part, we have a higher perspective now. And we're just going to play. We're not going to stay in your little fences and little cages that once held you back. We're going to fly like a frisbee. We're going to play. We're going to smile. We're going to laugh. We're changing everything we once knew. So with that, we're going to close with an animal spirit oracle and crystal message. So first we need our spirit animal oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I didn't even realize I kept getting decks by the same artist. Okay. I must really like this deck creator. All right, animals. What wisdom do you have for us as we go through this huge change, stepping into the unknown? We know we need to play. We know we're going to be in our community celebrating. It's emotionally fulfilling. We're going to be grounded out hugging trees. It's always part of it, right? Hate to come out. Let's see. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about coming out. Who else has a message for us? Animal wisdom. The ants were about to come out with community or collaboration, I mean. So collaborate with spirit. But then they didn't. And what came out was electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. And I just thought that was interesting because the Knight of Vessels also had an eel. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna cry. It says electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. And where I live, just this last week, an eeler went out to sea. There's a lot of spirals in this card, repeating cycles, the cycle of life. There's a lot of electricity in this eel. A beautiful being that healer from Klamath. I feel like they want to come through with love. To let you all know it's time to bring your ideas to life. You might be having some ideas that you've been sitting on. You didn't have the confidence to move forward in it for whatever reason. You're being asked to bring your ideas to life. They're beautiful. Okay, and then we also got the moth spirit, number 39. It's very orange, passion, creation, relationship, like community, passionate energy, surrender now. Surrender now. Just bring your ideas to life. It's time. And much love to the community. To your community, to my community. We are one. Much gratitude for you being you on your journey. Thank you for being you. I hope that you will continue to have a wonderful day. Much love.